It's a race against time. The government's anti-rape ordinance will lapse on the 4th of April and must be passed before the 22nd of March. But it's a divided house in the government. So what are the points of contention and what are the arguments for and against? That's what we discuss on the social network today. Biased, government raises bogey of false rape complaints. Joining us on a voice video call today, we've got with us Mrinal Satish, who's a doctoral candidate of the Yale Law School, and he's also an associate professor at the National Law University. He joins us on a video call. In the studio, we've got with us Govt Krishnan, who's Secretary of All India Progressive Women's Association, and we've also got with us Shehzad Poonawala, who's a Congress member. I just want to start, Kavita, with you first. The most crucial point that's coming out is Krishna Tirath, who's the Women and Child Development Minister, saying that we should in fact raise the age to 18, which is actually raising it 2 years more than what it was before.
Exactly. So actually there's this whole thing about how the age is being lowered. It is not. It was 16. It was raised just a few months back by the Prevention of Child Sexual Offences Act to 18 and 1 month back by the ordinance to 18. Now the argument against raising it to 18 is very simple. We are saying that if an older person, you can have a 4-year proximity clause where an older person, if a man who's 4 years or more older than the girl has a relationship with her, and even if she says she consents, then you can say it is statutory sexual violence or statutory rape. But if young people of the similar age between 16 and 18 have
basically don't make it anti-young love.
Consensual sexual relationships between the ages of 16 and 18 cannot be criminalized, cannot be declared to be rape.
Shehzad, why? Why raise it 18? It used to be 16, so why raise it?
First of all, we don't know for a fact because the draft from the cabinet has not emerged as yet. But having said that, let us understand that there are equally compelling arguments for keeping it at 18 and taking it down to 16. Now, there's one set of arguments
that... What is the argument for 18?
What is the argument for 18?
The argument for 18 is, from common understanding of law, and I'm a law student as well, is that if you have a situation where older men or older older partners could influence/coerce younger ones into sex and force them to say that it's consensual sex.
Can't you have a proximity clause 4 years or more? Won't that cover it?
So what I'm saying is that having said that, that's an argument. Now, equally compelling is your argument that let's not criminalize young people making love out of consensus. Okay, and world over there is consensual sex is allowed at a lower age. So what we need to do is arrive at a consensus, which is what cabinet is doing. So let us not rule out whether this or that.
But it's so long. These things have been completely clear.
Justice Verma panel has said it used to be 16, and why raise it to 18 at all when there really doesn't seem to be a clear argument on that? But let's move on to the second moot point. The Finance Minister Chidambaram did say that make the law gender neutral by replacing rape with sexual assault. Mrinal, the definitions of rape and sexual assault, by merging them, will that not complicate things any more?
Yeah, it will, because if you look at the manner in which the term rape and sexual assault are used world over, rape is actually the most aggravated form of sexual assault. And rape is a penetrative act, is covered under rape, but sexual assault involves non-penetrative acts. And in fact, this is the same formulation that has been used in the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act. Now, if you merge both penetrative and non-penetrative acts and call them sexual assault, I think that ends up actually diluting the seriousness that the word rape actually conveys. And from the point of view of a person convicted, there's a lot of literature saying a person saying he's convicted of rape is more stigma to the person who's convicted.
Shehzad, what's the argument in favor of doing something like this? It just seems bizarre.
See, again, you have to understand that the more there is an argument that if you are going to put it only as rape, you're going to narrow the ambit of convictions.
Both rape and sexual assault separately.
So one second. Let me make my point, ma'am, because I'm the only one adhering to this point of view. So let us keep a. Now there was in the ordinance said sexual assault, whereas previously the legislation had rape. Now what we have to arrive at is to come to a definition whether rape or sexual assault, which will give us maximum number of convictions. Let us not lose the focus from the number of convictions that we need to secure.
Exactly. Okay, I'm saying that you need, see, the Justice Verma panel had done this work. They had said rape separately and sexual assault separately. My point is that by making it only sexual assault, this hidden agenda is to make it possible for women to become the accused in or by men of rape, because you're saying the gender neutral accused. We were all for gender neutral victim in the sexual assault law, in the rape law.
Yeah, but not the accused.
But for women to be accused in the rape law is bizarre.
Well, let us understand again that we do not know what is the final product of the cabinet's draft.
Look at the final product, look at the debates. Take a position on the debate. What is your
position on the debate? Is this, that we have to understand that even men can be victimized, and therefore...
By women? Women can rape men?
Well, women can.
Where is the evidence for the fact that women rape men? Tell me.
There is enough number of evidences.
Really? Tell me
of
one.
Course,
Tell me where is this instance of women going around raping men? Did we struggle for 2 months because we needed a law to control women, to punish women who rape men?
Are you saying that men's sexual assault should not be taken into consideration at all?
By men, yes, but not by women. Men do rape men, but do women rape men? That's the point.
The argument that they're
Where are
making
women
is
raping
that
men?